Alright, good morning everybody, or good evening. My name is Drew, and welcome back to episode 5 of the Iron Marathon, where my goal is to max an Ironman account in 2 years, playing mostly casually. In today's episode, my ultimate goal is 70 crafting, which I will probably get through cutting the gems I acquire from shooting stars, and I also have some little goals I want to complete, like some easy and medium diaries, and maybe also grab a dragon defender. Who knows? So strap in, do your first seaweed run for the day, and let's get grinding. The first early diary I want to get out of the way is the easy and medium Lumbridge diary. This will give me some nice XP lamps I can throw on Herblore early on, and also I'll be getting the Explorer's Ring from it. This ring, along with the Arty Cloak, I think it's 2, give me super convenient teleports to herb patches. Normally, I'm not a big fan of farming, at least on my main account. I always considered it kind of daily-scape and something I put off until way later than I should. But I know how important it is for getting Herblore done on an Ironman, so having these teleports basically next to herb patches is hopefully going to keep me way more consistent on farm runs, because I know I'm going to have to if I want 99 Herblore. Alright, Hatus Kazanus, I'm here for my medium diary reward. Give it to me, please. Ah, look at that. 2 lamps that are going straight onto Herblore, and then the beautiful Explorer's Ring 2 for I think 5 teleports to the Falador farm each day. That is a lot of herb runs I can do. Alright, I was sort of fearing this when I first started the account, but I love Cannon Slayer. I don't know how much of it I'm going to do on this account because getting cannonballs is so slow. But if I can AFK a little bit to then have easy Slayer in the future, I consider that worth it, so I'm making some cannonballs. And I'm also coming out here to grab the Mage Arena cape early on. I'm not sure if I would have done this on a hardcore Ironman, but now that I died, I might as well grab the Mage cape. It's not as good as the Mage Arena 2 cape, which I don't think I can get this early. But it's still a good upgrade, and one of the diary tasks, I believe, is to cast one of the god spells on somebody in the wilderness, so definitely really risky for hardcore Ironman, but since I'm dead, this is easy peasy. And there we go, last trial done. Let's go grab the Mage Cape. And you know I gotta pick the Guthhhiiixxxx Cape. Or actually, you probably don't. But, like yin and yang, balance in the universe or something. Also, Guthhhiiixxxxx! And if you recognize that last clip, you may have been playing this game for way too long. Sorry to say. And with my newfound Mage XP, it's time to start Regicide. And I see in the corner there the horrid Enter the Underground Pass. Here we go again. But look at this. This is exactly why you write down what path you took over all of these little traps. No fails this time around. Let's go. Oh my god, this quest took way too long. But there we go. Regicide is complete. I should be, I think, 3 quests away from Song of the Elves, which is coming up faster than I thought, but I still have a little bit to do before I can get to that point. But we're coming up on it. It'll be quick. And there we go, 80 fletching, 5 levels away from 85, which will give me the ability to fletch magic longbows. I think that's going to be my kind of easy-ish moneymaker while I'm training skills like agility. It'll give me some decent cash, and I like to use a stack of alkabols as kind of a goal. I don't really like training agility that much, but if I have a stack of alkabols, I usually feel inclined to alk the whole stack before I stop training agility. So it'll be a good little motivator, you know, get them agility levels in whenever I need some money, because that's also going to be a long grind. And if you're also playing an Ironman for the first time, or maybe the second time or third time, always remember to do your seaweed runs and your farm runs. This is your reminder. Don't be slacking. Now, this is not in any way efficient at all, but I have flax, and I'm not close to using the spin flax spell on lunars, so I'm spinning it manually. But main reason for this is I get more GP from the alks for the bows, so if I have it, I might as well use it and get a little more out of it. And there's a little hunter milestone coming in, 60 hunter, all from birdhouses. You'll love to see it. And every time I do a birdhouse run, you know I've got to do a seaweed run as well. Just started them, and I'm already at 1k seaweed. This should go by pretty quick for the crafting grind. The worst part is honestly just getting all the buckets of sand, but seaweed has basically been made a non-issue at this point with the giant seaweed. Now, I haven't been recording too much of the Slayer grind so far. I've just been playing on the main account while going for clue uniques in the meantime. Normally, I'm not a big fan of Slayer in general. It was my last skill to max back in the day, but it is way more fun on an Ironman, I'm finding. Normally, you get like 2 or 3 gold ore, or some flax, or like little drops you'd never pick up on a main account. But on an Ironman account, it's like, hey, these gold ore is crafting XP. Or look at that, I got an adamant full helm. That's like 3k elk. Easy money. So it actually makes Slayer a lot more enjoyable than I was expecting on an Iron versus a main account. Wait, why isn't it working? Oh my god, I brought the wrong saplings with me. Alright, no plans to actually fish Karambwans just yet. As an AFK activity later, it's gonna be nice, but I still have to do the Thai Boy One Eye cleanup, which is gonna suck, but it's not that bad. It'll get done. Alright, and I skipped some of the early defenders. I'm currently going for the dragon one right now. I'm like 2, almost 3k tokens deep in this grind, and I still have not seen a dragon defender. But I'm just gonna keep going for it. Also, I got a long bone and a curved bone back to back. Where's my dragon defender? Those 2 drops are way rarer than the dragon defender. Come on. Alright, change of plan for right now. There's 80 mining coming in. I went through 2k more Warriors Guild tokens, and I still don't have a dragon defender, so I'm going back to mining for a little bit. And skipping right ahead to 85 mining, feels good to be able to mine the second highest ore in the game. Or highest if you don't consider amethyst for smelting purposes, because you can only use it for crafting. So technically, highest ore. Now, I've gotten a lot of gems from mining shooting stars so far, So just went through and cut the majority of them. There's 70 crafting acquired. Time to go make the Amulet of Power. Kind of a small review, but it feels so good to make something like this from scratch. And this just means I'm one step closer to the Amulet of Glory, which will be huge for the teleports it gives. Now I'm pretty sure the Strength Amulet is still better, at least until the Fury. But since I can make it, I'm gonna use it for a little while. There's the Amulet of Power. And oh, it looks so good. And like I said before, it feels really good to be making this myself. Eventually, I'm going to be making things like Black Guthhhiiixxxxxx, the Glory, the Fury, all of the potions I'm going to be using. I haven't even started that, but I'm expecting I'm going to have stacks of thousands of potions later on, and that is going to be awesome. Now, just doing a little bit of cleanup as this episode comes to a close. I have my first Hespori planted, so we'll see if the 1kc bucket is in the cards or not. And I figured I'd just do a little bit of Herblore because that's one of the last skills I'm going to need to get to level 70 for Song of the Elves. And look at this, these stupid bots are buying all of the chocolate. How am I supposed to get 70 Herblore here? Ban them. Ban them all. Alright, and this is the first Hespori KC. Let's see how this goes. I got really lucky on my main account, and I think I got the bucket in like 3 or 4 KC. So, really hoping I get it early. But I don't know how this fight is going to go with my stats. I hope it goes quick. Alright, it is in fact not going quick. This is like a 3-minute kill. Oh my god. I'm sure in the future, once I get a dragon or a crystal halberd, the kills are going to go a lot faster. But it is a struggle at these stats currently. I'm almost dead. And let's see, do I get the 1kc bucket? Come on. No, scammed game. And this will be the final level of the episode. I have some teak trees ready to be harvested. And look at that, 70 farming. Not very long into the account at all, and I already am almost at the stats needed for Song of the Elves. It's not like 70s are that hard to get, but just the consistency of doing farm runs all the time, doing herb runs all the time, that's probably the worst part of it. But we're almost there, and I think pretty soon Song of the Elves will be ready to be taken on. Ending the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, give me a like, please. If you disliked it, don't give me a dislike. I'm just kidding. You can give me a dislike. But again, thank you so much for watching. Lots of progress made in this episode, and there will be more progress as the AFK grinds continue. So I hope you all have a good week, and keep on scaping. See you in the next one.